Aries, how are you? I'm going to do a reading for you, so I appreciate you tuning in, being a part of my channel. I want to thank all my new subscribers for hitting that subscribe button. Welcome, welcome. If you do like the readings, help me out that way. Hit the like, comment, share, subscribe. It really makes a difference to my channel. So I appreciate all of you guys, past, present, and new. All of you guys that have been a part of my channel, making it be what it is. All right, let's start out with all of my Aries. We've got current energies we're looking at for the next week, 7 to 10 days. So let's see what's coming up with all my Aries. Grateful, thankful for the messages from my Aries. Now, we all know who we are in this story. Why am I having a hard time shuffling your cards? Now, there could be some struggles. Ooh, and I feel like this is what I'm getting. All right, Aries, I'm getting like you're getting frustrated with yourself. It's not like you're getting like, oh, I want this done. Oh, why can't I get this done? And it's almost like having like a knot in your shoelace and you can't get it out and you just throw the shoe. That's the energy I'm picking up for you, Aries. Holy cow. All right, let's just take a breath and breathe, and you're going to be all right. All right, because we can be our own worst enemies, right? All right, so let's see what the energies are saying for you this week, Aries. First card out is the Hierophant reversed to the Five of Wands. All right, let's get a few more cards and see what's going on. All right, in your recent past, Aries, I feel like, you came to a point where you were going to make a decision, and you didn't. I mean, this is you not making the decision to go and take the other opportunity, the other offer, whatever this decision was. All right, you chose recently not to go in that direction. I think that's great. But why? Why did you choose not to do that? That's to me the big question. Now, your overall energy here is the Hierophant reversed. All right, so I feel as if, you want to do things your way. Right? I get it. You're an Aries, you're the first zodiac of the sign. And I'm really feeling like, when it comes to you going up against other people, you want to do things your own way. You're going to be unique. You're going to do it the way you want to do it, regardless of what anybody says. You're going to do it your way. Very Aryan energy here. All right, but let's go a little bit deeper here, because I feel as if this Five of Wands is saying, all right, you got to go up against a lot of other people. So I feel like this could be around your career, all right, because we do have wands, all right? So, when we go out and we put ourselves out there in the world, I mean, there is competition, and this is a card of competition. But this is also a card of practicing at your craft, of doing what you do to be really good at it. And I feel as if even though you want to do things your own way, and I think that is the way that we can really push through and, make new tracks in the ground, I also feel as if it's important for you to use tactic and know what you are going up against. All right. Does that make any sense? So it's like, do your own thing, but it's really important for you to see what you're really going up against and know what they are doing, so that you have an advantage. So I feel as if, you moving to the beat of your own drum is your greatest gift. And it truly is, because you are represented by the Fool. All right, the Fool is the first card of the journey, and it's the one that is willing to take the risks and do things that most people don't want to take. I mean, you really, throw yourself out there. And I feel like this Hierophant card is saying, this is what you've got to do. And you're going to go up against a lot of people. And, you've got to be really authentically you. But it's really important to know what and who you are going up against. All right. So that's just a really strong message coming through, be it from a Capricorn to an Aries, because Capricorn and Aries were very similar in a lot of ways. And the difference between the two of us is that a Capricorn is a goat and you are a ram, and a ram goes head first and a goat climbs slowly up a mountain. So just a little tip coming from a Capricorn. All right. So now moving on, what's going on above you? I feel like a lot of you guys are trying to break some bad habits and things that are happening, all right? We've got the devil coming upside down. So I think you realize the toxic energies that you might be attached to, and I think it's something you're really consciously working on, trying to, break away from things, because I think there's something some of you Aries have been doing secretly, I mean, we got the moon card coming upside down. And this is at the root of what's going on. I mean, there's been something you've been doing, and it's not been good for you. I think it's kind of held you in these really deep, feelings and emotions. And I want to say numbing it, so that you don't really process what's really at the root of why you are doing all of these negative things to yourself. Okay, so that's what I feel is going on here, and you made a choice not to go in a new direction, probably because of this. All right, this secret that you have about something that is just not good for you may have held you back. All right, but now I think you realize that it is also what is leaving you with nothing, because what the result of all of this is moving forward is that you find yourself without enough. So some of you Aries, I'm really going, pay attention to your money, because, this is in the future aspect here. So I feel like you could get to yourself to a place where you don't have enough, So if money is tight, just look a little deeper and see what else you can pull. I know that's asking an awful lot in this day and age, but sometimes we got to keep pulling that belt buckle in a little bit more to get through some of the harder times. But I do see that things are going to shift. And, this is what this whole energy is about, all right, is getting out of a situation that I feel you've been stuck in, all right? And it's time really to, make these bold moves, be the maverick. I mean, we got Pluto and Aquarius coming up the end of this month, and that's really going to thrust you forward in really being a true, unique person and individual who, really has that freedom of being who you are. And I see the movement, because look, we've got this 8 of Wands. So I think things are going to happen quickly. All right. But you've got to make them happen too. All right. So this is not sitting back on your laurels. This is about this energy of shooting these intentions out into the universe, seeing what's really out there that you got to go up against, and then making it happen. Because here we have you coming up as the Empress as a result. So I feel like, this Empress card, this is creation. This is about you. What is it that you want to create in your life? All right. For some, it may be a baby. For others, it may be, this career that you want. For others, it may be, a side hustle. I mean, you know what it is that you want to create. So this energy of creation is very, very, very ripe inside of you. And I feel like it wants to grow, and be ready by the springtime, because this is also saying, get ready, do some homework. So now in this quiet time of winter is when you need to be preparing for springtime and when you need to really open up and blossom. I'm feeling like by summer, I think, is when you are going to really feel the rewards of these efforts that you're going to do now. If you do them now, I mean, but you've got to really make the intention. All right. And I think being in a position of not having enough is going to drive you to do that. Sometimes we need a fire lit under us, and I feel like this is going to be like, look, I am so tired of not having enough of this or enough of that. And I mean, it could be in any realm of your life. And I think it drives you to make some changes. And that's what matters, Aries. Now, I want to talk a little bit more, because I have this interesting energy of the 5 of Swords reversed with the Page of Wands reversed. So I wonder whether or not this week you might receive some news, all right? I don't like the news because I don't know whether it's a really reliable source. I have to say, with this 5 of Swords reversed, I'm almost wondering whether somebody is going to try to trick you, say something, gaslight you. That's another thing that's coming up. Just be ready for that, all right? Because it kind of came in, and it is what's coming up here at the end of your week. So I feel like going into the weekend, maybe, you may run into this energy. But you know who this is, but I just feel like there's somebody who, gaslighting comes in strong. And, I don't like the energy of gaslighting, because, to me, it's a predetermined type of energy. It's where, this is someone who has decided in advance, to set you up, you know, for a fall. I just don't like it. So be careful of that energy this week. All right, Aries. So look, this is what I got. All right, take what works, leave what doesn't. It's just 7 days. All right, so enjoy the new moon in Capricorn. Big new moon. All right, so take what works, leave what doesn't, people. Appreciate you all, and I'll see you all later. Bye now.